Hi, Kids 5 still digging into a story we first brought you on this day 1 year ago. That's when Governor Greg Abbott called an emergency press conference in front of the migrant shelter at the Freeman Coliseum, and he said this.
Children at this facility are being sexually assaulted.
The governor then directed the Texas Rangers to immediately begin an investigation, but to this day, the state has not announced any arrest or produced any evidence of wrongdoing. KENS 5 reporter Matt Houston broke the story, and tonight he is explaining what we know 1 year later.
These are very credible allegations.
In a bombshell announcement, Governor Greg Abbott said migrant boys staying at the Freeman were underfed, unsupervised, and subject to abuse. Though he and the Rangers at his side hadn't been inside, he asked the White House to move the teens elsewhere.
And because I think the investigation should and can begin tonight, we may have answers as soon as tomorrow.
But in the year since, the state has only offered a few details about the allegations, not Rangers' investigation. This letter KENS 5 obtained says kids engaged in, quote, sexual behavior in the shower or sexual acting out, not that staff did anything wrong.
I think there are false accusations, and if they weren't, then we should have seen some proof a long time ago.
County Commissioner Rebecca Clay Flores volunteered at the Freeman. She listened to the governor that day
And thought, he's lying. These are lies. How would he know? He hasn't even gone in.
She stopped Abbott from returning to Austin without taking a tour.
What the state is doing
This week, the governor's office told us to ask DPS about the investigation. We did, every day for the last 4 days. They read the emails, but haven't yet said whether they quietly closed this case or when investigators last conducted an interview about it. Boys who stayed at the Freeman are now scattered across the country. Clay Flores says Bexar County deserves an A+ for its handling of the entire situation, allegations included. She also says San Antonio should host migrants again if it's necessary to do so this year, and that she wouldn't change very much given the opportunity to do something like we saw at the Freeman again. Here at the Freeman, I'm Matt Houston, KENS 5.